Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Critical Mass Xtreme right here on DoD TV. The action has ramped up this week as we approach the end of Critical Mass Season 1. Episode 11 did not disappoint, and fortunately for you, we get to share all that extra content from the show. We've got a lot in store as we'll be seeing 2 additional hunts this episode. Let's get down to business. Episode 11 of Critical Mass was one we won't soon forget. Land sales specialist Bo Jensen looks to take a shot at dethroning 7-time defender Craig Glessinger. First up, Bo showcased a giant whitetail named Miller to the MOTV clubhouse. Will Bo be able to outrun the well-practiced stick and string of Greg Glessinger? Let's watch as he runs our Critical Mass Xtreme archery course.
Bo, are you ready?
Ready to go.
Greg, are you ready?
Let's do this. Come on, Greg.
On the count of 3.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, good shot, baby.
Now remember, Bo must hit a target at each stage, all while Greg is aiming for him in an effort to throw off his shots in slowest time, adding another challenge level to our extreme archery course.
Come on, Greg.
On his third shot, Bo hits the target and moves on to the second section.
Hit him, Greg. Shoot it, Greg. Oh. Shoot,
Hurry up!
oh. Got him. Oh.
Bo missed all 4 shots and gets a 10-second penalty as he moves on to the third section.
Oh. Come on, Greg. Get down there. Oh. Come on, Greg. Unlock the hunt, Greg. Oh.
Come on, Bo!
Hit him, Greg.
Come on!
That's another 10-second penalty for failing to hit the target.
Let's go. Hey.
Bo ends the extreme archery course with a time of 1 minute and 28 seconds. By failing to hit the target on the second and third sections, he gets a 20-second penalty for a final time of 1 minute and 48 seconds. If you would like to play extreme archery like the Critical Mass cast with your friends and family, check out globalarchery.com to find out more about archery tag games and equipment. It's a hit.
That was brutal.
Man, he was pounding you.
That was brutal.
All those arrows just kept flinging your
I think
bow.
he knocked my arrow off 2 or 3 times.
Not a bad course time there, Bo. And once again, y'all guessed it right. Bo's course time disables yet another hunt from Greg in this week's episode. Let's hear what our challenger had to say to our defender in this extended edition of the Isolation Booth.
Well, Bo, congratulations, man. Between you and Don, you guys laid them out this year. It was fun to watch you guys. Your guys' connection really comes through in the camera. It is very, very genuine. It's fun to watch. Well, you know, we've been hunting together for 17 years, I think, and of course on film for 10. And you know, in doing that, you just develop that good relationship, the good chemistry, and we just have a lot of fun doing it. And if we're successful once in a while, that's a bonus. Right? Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Well, I think I hear him calling. I think it's time to go. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, sir.
Following his course run, Bo brought another brute to the skinning shed. The MOTV jury marveled over fake deeds, but Greg Glessinger once again takes the cake. Our first hunt takes us back to the blind with Bo moments after he harvested fake deeds. With another tag in hand, let's see if Bo can double up in Iowa.
So basically when I shot, half the deer followed him into the woods and stopped. The other half just stayed in the field, and then he went out of sight and they just stood around for a little bit and they all came back. Now we got more deer coming out where he did, more coming in here, and we got 37, 8-inch 10-pointer out here in front of us. You know, they didn't get too alarmed and they just kind of sat there and wondered what happened for a couple minutes. Big mature doe gives us an opportunity or attempt to take her if she's under, 30, 35 yards. You know, I practice a lot. Normally I'm honestly comfortable to 50, 55, 60 yards even on an early season hunt. But you get late season like this, you get all these extra clothes on. I don't care how much you practice, things change, muscle memory changes. So I really limit myself late season. Sure, a lot of fun when it's like this though. Oh my gosh, just live for these nights as a hunter. Got some more does right here. Grip. That right there is a little bit of doe management. After we shot that buck earlier, you're standing out here, they don't even know what happened. But that's doing my part of the land to be a gamekeeper. You know, you may own it for a little while or lease it or have permission, but you're basically just here for a short time, and part of the balance of that cycle is doe management. She was about 15 yards and she was out this window over here, which was really straight downwind, but that just goes to show you how good the scent crusher system works, because there's no way that those deer should have been like that. Now let's go look for them.
We got blood right here, and I just spotted her actually laying right down the corner. I was down here. Let's go take a look at her. Big, beautiful, mature doe right here. Probably, I would say, at least a 4-year-old deer, if not a little bit more. And got to pass through with the rage right out of the PSE, and 40 yards is all she made it. It's so important to do quality deer management. When people think of that, they just think of the bucks, but the does are a big factor of it, because when you get out of balanced herds, or you've got good numbers like we've had, it's been 5 or 6 years since we've had EHD, so the numbers have really rebounded well, and we do our best to take as many does as we possibly can within reason. There's just more does than bucks, because bucks fight, and you know, a lot of other hunters choose to shoot a buck over a doe, which is perfectly fine. I decided to take a big doe tonight after I shot that nice buck, and let's ease on up over that hill and see if we can go find old fake deeds.
What a doe, Bo! Many hunters can easily overlook the importance of proper buck-to-doe ratios, and now you've bagged yourself a beauty and a beast. Let's now link up with our reigning defender, Greg Glessinger, as he reveals a late-season hunt in Kansas. Take it away, Greg.
Well, we're back in Kansas. It's December 27th. It's 20 degrees outside. The 400-yard walk that we walked from the truck to here, it feels like -10. The wind's east-northeast at 8 to 10, and the pressure is 30.66. This is probably the highest pressure day I've ever hunted. Casey's with me, and Derek is hunting with Dan Thurston. Derek's already tagged out. He was lucky enough to tag a Kansas buck during youth season, so he's got 4 doe tags left. We just hope they show up tonight. Fingers are crossed. Large does. Well, it's only 3:20 in the afternoon, and we just got 4 does that just hit our field, so this high pressure and the cold weather's got them on their feet early. Now we just gotta get them to feed our way, and hopefully a buck does the same thing, but this early I'm liking what we're seeing. Well, you can officially say we're on a deer ambush. We've got deer coming from the east, coming from the south, and coming from the west. Unfortunately, we don't have a shooter in the field yet, but my gosh, are they moving well tonight. Southeast of the field. Well, the deer we've been chasing all year long. Wishbone just hit the field. He's on the southeast side of our bean field. He's got a long ways to us, but we've got a lot of time. It's early, so hopefully he works his way this way. His pattern, based on Reconic sprout picks, is showing him coming from that side and exiting on this side where we're sitting, so fingers are crossed that he does the same thing. We've been chasing this guy ever since early season, and he's been slipping our fingers over and over and over, but maybe tonight is our lucky night. just smoked wishbone, Casey. We've been chasing this deer all year long, and he's like cat and mouse with us every single time we sat. It's the first time we put eyeballs on that deer due to the cold weather, the pressure, beans, the whole 9 yards. I can't believe this. We just pulled it off with the PSE. Wishbone is down. Every single time we have laced the deer, they've all fallen within 100 yards, and that's a tribute to that new Rage Tri-Pan. Thank you, Rage, for making a quality head like the Tri-Pan. Love it, dude. Yes, 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 yes. I can't believe we just pulled that off, dude. I can't believe we just pulled that off. I can't believe it. It's the walk we've been waiting for. Derek had some great luck in this field during youth season, and now it's Dad's turn. Let's go do it, Casey.
Dude, knock off.
Blood up. Oh, there's blood all the way up. We know he's down, but it's just always interesting to learn, you know? It is absolutely a red carpet treatment. Wow, he's a lot bigger than we thought.
Well, I've been waiting to say this for a very, very long time. In Kansas, you sure have not disappointed. Between myself and Derek, we've had one heck of a year, and this guy just completely closed the last chapter for us. We've been chasing Wishbone all year long, and we've called him Wishbone because of his G2 on his right side. He's got a wishbone effect there, and the Reconyx cameras have told the story all year long with him. He's been known in this plot since August, and we've been chasing him for a while, but it's like he knew where we were. If we were on the south end, he was on the north end. If we were on the north end, he was on the south end. And finally we got the right wind. Yeah, it was cold, but man, it was absolutely worth it to finally see this guy in the hoof and to have the opportunity to put the PSC and the Rage combination to work. I'm lost for words, Casey. We've had one heck of a ride. Thank you so much, man. It's been an absolute blast.
Man, oh man, what a great buck, Greg. It was awesome to watch that monster work that bean field all the way into the blind. Just shows the importance of late season food sources. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Critical Mass Xtreme. Don't forget to catch the full 30-minute episode of Mossy Oaks Critical Mass airing Tuesday nights, 9:30 p.m. only on Outdoor Channel. Until we meet again, be safe out there and always remember, identify those hunting targets. We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by MOTV.